On the wedding night, the president runs away with another woman. Upon finding out, his wife decisively goes to the nightclub to look for him. The scheming woman sees the situation and wants to teach the wife a lesson, but she never expected to receive a slap that left her completely submissive. The president is also tied up by his wife and taken back home. She throws him directly onto the bed, rendering him unable to move. His in-laws, seeing the scene, cannot hold back their laughter. Finally, they have found the woman who can control their son. It turns out that the president is nothing more than a spoiled rich kid who spends his days drinking and racing cars with his troublesome friends, with no interest in anything serious. His parents decided to marry him off in hopes that he would find purpose in life. On the wedding day, the president publicly runs away, leaving his wife alone in the bridal chamber. His scheming sister-in-law sees the situation and feels satisfied. Originally, she was supposed to marry the president, but believing that this spoiled young man had no future, she used their mother's heirloom to blackmail her sister into marrying him instead. With no other choice, the woman agreed. Upon learning that the president was racing, she decided to go find him. She arrived at the racetrack in her wedding dress, shocking everyone. People whispered, wondering if she had come to the wrong place. The president, seeing what she had done, admired the woman's boldness and decided to give her a spot in the race. The woman issued a challenge. If she won, she could ask him for anything she wanted. Seeing her bravery, the president felt motivated to win and accepted the challenge. He told his men to choose the best car for him, but the woman, full of confidence, said her own car would be enough. Everyone thought she was underestimating him because the president was a master racer. However, during the race, the woman's skills proved to be on par with the president's. They fought fiercely for first place, but in the end, the woman crossed the finish line first in her white car. The crowd was stunned. The furious president stepped out of his car. Though dissatisfied, he accepted defeat and asked the woman what she wanted. Calmly, she requested that he marry her. Noticing the wedding flower on his chest, the president finally realized that the woman standing before him was his wife. However, he already had his first love in his heart, so he told her he would grant any wish except marrying her. The woman reprimanded him for going back on his word in front of everyone. Reluctantly, the president accompanied her home. His parents watched the scene excitedly, but the president shamelessly declared that he had only agreed to return home, not to marry her. He argued that returning home and getting married were two different things. With no other options, the woman looked at his parents. At that moment, his mother intervened and informed him that they were already legally married. The president was shocked, but he still blamed the woman for everything. Back in his room, he grew angrier as he stared at the wedding decorations covering the walls. Just then, his friend called, inviting him to a nightclub. The president thought about rejecting the invitation, but upon seeing his newlywed wife standing at the door, he suddenly changed his mind. He grabbed his coat and headed out the door.